Good morning, you sexy little thing. It's Ainsley here for your daily adventure fest. So today I want to talk about failure and how failure can actually be a huge game life changer for you, and how it has been for me, and made me just pull up my socks and get my shit together and get cracking on this fabulous life. And so this is the biggest reason why people don't try things, is because they're scared that they'll fail. But I also think there's a part of them that's scared that they'll succeed as well. And so if you fear failure, and if you're letting that stop you from doing the things that you want to do, such as traveling to really cool places like this, not much going on, it's morning time, then you're missing out, baby. You are totally missing out on living your best life. And there's a huge puddle here, can't swim through that, that'd be funny, it's pretty deep. And so basically the way to deal with it is you've got to just go at it, like straight at it, head on, and just know that you're going to fail. You are. That's just the way life is. And that's okay, because they're the lessons that you get. Like for me, I failed fucking epically in so many ways. Like, man, I could write a book just on here's how to fail. But you know, those experiences, I know they strengthen me. Like anyone that hasn't failed and just has coasted through life and it's all been flappy and wonderful, they're not going to grow because they haven't been slapped upside their head 700 times to learn any lessons. And so that's the way you need to look at it, like, is, all right, let's go. I'm ready to get my head slapped upside it. Do you mind? Gonna pause it while this goes past. Like, the biggest failures that I've had, first of all, in 2013 I broke my business big time, like broke the shit out of it because I was doing too much. Like, I started doing dating for women, and then like, and I've been a date coach for guys, and I thought I'm going to help women now. And then it turned into personal development, and then it turned into helping them start a business. And then it was like, oh, and I want to help guys too. And then I started helping guys, and I was doing all of this stuff. And I did really well. I was making 20 grand a month. Another car. That's all right. It's not a loud one. Then I burnt out. I got exhausted, I got sick, and I was creating all of these courses, and I was constantly on the phone trying to be everything to everyone, and then, you know, that got mixed in with trying to sell as well. And I thought, I need to change. Like, I've got to just pick one thing, because this is just too much. And so I chose to be a business coach, and I broke my business. I sat there for 6 months, just in this state of like, what am I doing? I was trying all of this stuff, doing all of these courses, and I just didn't get it. And so I had to go back and work in a cafe, which is fucking horrible. Like, I felt so demoralized. I got fired because I'm not employable. And so after that, I had a friend on the phone, and we were talking, and she said, why don't you go back to date coaching for guys? And so I did that. And next thing I know, I'm getting 12 grand a month again. And I was just having really good months with Power of Man. Then Facebook changed their policy on dating ads. And again, it cut me off. And I hadn't built a solid foundation. And that was the biggest problem, because I was listening to people go, you got to hustle, you got to hustle. You got to do the hustle, you got to make money. Just make money first, blah, blah, blah. I do get that, but if you don't have a foundation when you are making the money, then it's going to fall over like a house of cards. And so that's what I had to do, was learn the hard way. So that's why when I started Adventure Fest, I just made a decision. I was like, I'm not going to rush this. This time, I'm going to build a super solid foundation. I'm going to have courses ready. I'm going to have a nice website. I'm going to have a great page. I'm just going to be doing content and just putting stuff out, whatever. And it's been a tough road because I'm instant gratification addicted. Like, it's like, I want it yesterday. I want it fucking last week. Unfortunately, when you're impatient and when you're expecting instant results, if you get them, it's great. It's great for a while. But if you haven't built a solid mental foundation, is the main thing, And then also the physical aspect, like putting things in place. Like, for example, you know, if you're looking for work, if you're looking for a travel job of some sort, you're better off doing some training and study first. Then go and do the job, because you know what to expect at least. Otherwise, yeah, you end up like falling over. And so this whole thing, this talk, has actually turned into a building a solid foundation talk as opposed to a failure talk. But they go hand in hand. And this is how to avoid failure, is to build a solid foundation first. Take your time. Be patient, because otherwise, if you're not, then it just falls down, like my experiences have. Now, I've learnt a lot from those, like a shitload, which means I can help other people with that. But had I done it differently, then things would have been different. But they weren't. And so that's the lesson for you. Just be patient and expect that, you know what, things are going to go wrong. You're going to waste money. You're going to do things that you will regret, until you get the lesson. And then you get the lesson, you go, that's why that happened. That's perfectly okay. So anyway, I'm going to continue my walk. I haven't exercised all week. I've been a bit fucking lazy. Big weekends, turning 40. Can I use that as an excuse? Anyway, I'm going to shut up now and have a cracking day and get out here and play, because Playa del Carmen is waiting for you.